Check, check. There we go. All right. Something was going on with my mic, and I wanted to clear that up. My button to unmute wasn't working, so I wanted to make sure that we were good on all fronts. But now that we are, we can go ahead and begin. Yo, peoples! Kyushu92 here, and welcome back to yet another live reading of One Piece. Today, we are going to be reading through volume 33 of the series titled Davy Backfight. We have 11 chapters today. That's good to know, Kohagen. Also, I gotta say something about what you said in yesterday's stream. You said like you didn't like these filler chapters. And I gotta be very clear about it because Ozzy basically reminded me that these chapters with Foxy and the whole Davy back thing, technically they're not filler chapters. People may not be a fan of them, but they're canon. So just I had to correct that a little bit because I didn't want people to think like, oh, well, we can skip the Davy back fight. No, you can't because it's canon. If it's in the manga, it's canon. There is no filler in the manga. Just a little bit of a reminder because I wanted to clear that up before we continue, before I get more people saying like, Davy back is not a filler. So I just wanted to clear that up before we began. So let's see what we're dealing with today. We have the story of One Piece. Oh, and this is a thick one too, so this one may take me a minute. So I gotta remain focused and just go from one chapter to the next. The story of One Piece, Volume 33. Monkey D. Luffy started out as just a kid with a dream to become the greatest pirate in history. Stirred by the tales of pirate red-haired Shanks, Luffy vowed to become a pirate himself. That was before the enchanted devil fruit gave Luffy the power to stretch like rubber, at the cost of being unable to swim. A serious handicap for an aspiring sea dog. You had interesting breakfast. You made 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but you grilled them with some cup of milk. Ooh, that's interesting. Undeterred, Luffy set out to sea and recruited some crewmates. Master Swordsman Zoro. Then you don't like it even if it is canon? We understand, Kohagen. Luffy set out to sea and recruited some crewmates. Master Swordsman Zoro, treasure hunting thief Nami, lying sharpshooter Usopp, the high-kicking chef Sanji, Chopper, the walk-and-talking reindeer doctor, and Robin, the cool and crafty archaeologist. They changed it from mysterious archaeologist. Hopefully they stick with it with the rest of these volumes. The Straw Hat Pirates reach Sky Island, where they seek the golden treasure and great bells said to be found in the ancient city of El Dorado. However, they soon become enmeshed in a 3-way battle for survival with Eneru, a despotic ruler, and the Chandians, I gotta say this again. However, they soon become enmeshed in a 3-way battle for survival with Eneru, a despotic ruler, and the Chandians, a group of natives fighting to recapture the island. Some words I've never said before, so they throw me off. One by one, warriors fall before Eneru's enormous power. But when Luffy enters the fray, a grueling battle ensues. As the resonant tones of the Great Bell ring out, the Straw Hat Pirates leave Sky Island behind. While seeking a carpenter to repair their ship, Luffy and his crew pass a mysterious ship with no captain or navigator. They soon arrive at an island and meet up with the Foxy Pirates, a goofy group of ruthless seafarers who challenge them a dreadful game in which their very comrades are at stake. The Davy Backfight. So, with the chapters we have today, we are going to be going through chapters 306 all the way down to 316. So let's begin. Chapter 306, Donut Race. And it cuts to Luffy. What's the matter, Usopp?
Don't accept this challenge! You fool! I heard it, Straw Hat Luffy. You accepted the challenge. He said so, right, boss?
Yes, boss. I heard it too. You think you can take it back now? Po.
You can't.
Or are you any good? Aren't you any good for your word? I am too! Don't let him pull you in!
There was something just laying up on my face out of the corner of my eye.
I am too! Don't let him pull you in!
But you, the horse!
Sherry!
Sherry!
Don't worry, she'll get better.
Out of my way! I'm gonna do to them what they did to Sherry!
Wait, old man!
Sherry waited faithfully for me for 10 years, and look what you did! And it cuts to Tonjit, who's aiming a gun at Foxy and his crew.
Hang in there, we'll get the bullet out,
Says Chopper as he's working to actually pull the bullet out of Sherry.
Hold on! Old man! They're pirates!
And then it cuts back to Nami.
Davy backfight?
That's right. The battle begins the moment both captains agree to it.
Our captain is making a proposal to your captain as we speak.
Then Zoro. A proposal? That sounds dumb. If it's a challenge to fight, we accept. Don't you know? It's not a fight. Davy backfight is a pirate game. And then it cuts to Robin.
That's right. It began long ago on Pirate Island. A pirate paradise somewhere
Okay.
That's right. It began long ago on Pirate Island. A pirate paradise somewhere in the ocean.
Wow. So, that's interesting that it got mentioned here.
In order to get the best sailors, pirates stole pirates from each other.
Pirates stole pirates?
Yes.
How can you be a pirate and not know that? Davy Backfight is a contest for crew members. We challenge you to a 3-coin game. 3 events. The winner of each game gets to choose one crew member from the opponent's ship. That person will instantly become the loyal subordinate of the enemy captain and swear upon Davy Jones, pirate of the deep sea.
Losing a game means losing a comrade?
That's right. If your opponent's ship doesn't have anyone you want, you may strip it of its very spirit, the Jolly Roger.
Then it cuts to Sanji.
Your comrades and your pride are at stake. If you win, you get stronger. But if you lose big. It's a vicious game.
So maybe that strange, poorly equipped ship we came across, with no sails, not even a captain.
Oh, you mean the Fang Frog Pirate? Oh, you've met the Fang Frog Pirates. They fell victim to the game earlier. Look, they're our new comrades.
Yeah, go Foxy Pirates!
As a matter of fact, I'm their former captain. I'm their former doctor.
I'm their former navigator.
I'm their former carpenter.
We played the 3-coin game 5 times and lost every time. They won 14 crewmen and our flag. Everyone changed ships. It was a complete takeover.
Yup! And the people who joined up with Foxy and his crew, they're basically just laughing about it all.
How stupid! We'd never accept a challenge like that.
Idiot, the crew doesn't get to decide. The game begins with the agreement of the ship's captains. Cry and shout all you want, but once your captain gives the okay, everyone must participate in the game. He's right, Nami. In the pirate world, it's an unwritten rule. Fleeing the challenge is the greatest shame a pirate can know.
A little shame isn't so bad.
I'd rather die than live in disgrace.
Me too.
What is it with you two? Give it up, Nami. Men are like this. Men are like this. Huh? Then I gotta stop Luffy.
Don't bother. The 2 captains simultaneous gunfire signals the beginning. Just stop fussing.
And then there's 2 shots.
Huh?
As Nami goes running in the direction of the gunshots.
No!
Uh-huh. He accepted.
Just as I'd hoped.
This could be fun.
Goes Sanji, Zoro, and Robin respectively.
He's accepted!
And then it cuts to apparently Foxy shooting in the air and Luffy shooting in the air as well. And then it cuts to Usopp, who keeps beating up Luffy in the face.
Idiot! 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 Why did you accept? You have no idea what a horrible game this is!
But as long as we don't lose, we'll be fine.
You have officially accepted the challenge. Yeah,
and we're gonna kick your butts.
You can try.
We will, you pinhead!
Gah, he called me a pinhead. Boss, what'd you say that for? Boss is sensitive. Don't laugh, Hamburg.
Luffy, when I think about how that old man and his horse must feel, I do get angry.
Use that anger against your enemies. And it cuts to Tonjit giving them a thumbs up, and even Sherry giving them her hooves up as well.
You guys sure got better fast.
I'll handle this.
I'm gonna show you a thing or two.
And then as the smoke dissipates, we see explosions in the air as Foxy's crew basically creates this gigantic carnival-looking area. Anyone want a frankfurter? Lamb, cheese, biscuits, salted meat, and yakisoba too! Hey, set the odds!
The opening ceremony will now begin. Quiet down, everyone.
How about you shut up? It's just a whole big... It's like a big mini carnival of pirates.
Players, get ready! Get started already!
Wow,
Players, get ready!
Get started already!
Wow, this is getting fun! Are these all the pinheads, guys?
there's a lot of them.
2 yakisoba.
Jeez, old man!
As it cuts to Tonjit, who's just casually ordering food from the group of pirates where their captain just basically shot his horse. And he's pulling around Sherry on this little makeshift cart around the whole area. Then it cuts to Porsche.
All right, guys, cut the chit-chat.
Porsche!
It's time to vow to the 3 articles at the feet. 1. Crew members or flags captured in the Davy backfight.
I know her voice isn't like this in the English dub, but this is what I'm doing.
Crew members of flags captured in the Davy backfight cannot be reclaimed other than through said game. 2. Crew members chosen by the winner must immediately swear allegiance to their opponent's captain. 3. A stolen flag may never be displayed again.
And then it cuts to Nami, who's just like sulking.
How can you guys be so calm?
Nami, they're selling cotton candy. Are you still fretting?
Anyone who does not obey these articles goes to Davy Jones' locker as a disgrace to all pirates. Do you swear?
And then Foxy goes, I swear. And then Luffy, eating a whole bunch of yakisoba, goes, I swear. And then everyone just goes, yeah!
All right, look at these coins.
As Foxy takes these 3 coins and then tosses them into the ocean.
According to the traditional rules, we dedicate this 3-coin game to Davy Jones. Begin!
And then it cuts to Chopper.
Who's Davy Jones? A pirate from long ago who was cursed by a demon and is said to live deep down on the seafloor. He lives on a seafloor? That's the legend. Any sunken ships or treasures get locked away in Davy Jones' locker. The seafloor is scary!
Oh, this is
sweet!
And then, Chopper is just like,
The seafloor is scary! Oh, this cotton candy's sweet!
Then we cut back to Sanji. Davy keeps everything that sinks down to him. So pirates refer to taking what you want from your enemies as Davy back.
What do you fancy, boss? The captain, the navigator, the swordsman, the sharpshooter, the cook, the doctor, the archaeologist. Who should I take first? Yes, definitely him. I want him.
And we don't know who Foxy is pertaining to. Then it cuts to Hamburg, who goes, Hey, do you guys know the traditional rules? Or it's like it's not Hamburg, it's just one big burly dude. Hey, do you guys know the traditional rules? So many people. It looks fun. You get 7 players for 3 games. Each player can only participate in 1 game, and once you decide your players, you can't change them. We get it. Now get lost.
Dang it! Dang it! You've really done it this time, Luffy.
As Usopp and Nami drive their fists into Luffy's very squishy face.
We just have to win.
If we win, we might get a shipwright.
We don't want one of their pirates.
The categories are race, ball game, and battle. I'll be in the battle.
What? I want to do it!
No, leave it to me. I'm raring to go. And then it cuts to Robin.
It's all decided. I'll submit our list.
Ugh, what if we lose? I'm sure they'll want to take me, Captain Usopp.
No, they'll want me because I'm cute.
They're both saying like that Foxy and them would want either one of them for very superficial reasons. One of the reasons isn't even superficial, it's just a straight up lie. Round 1, donut race.
I've got can't do races disease.
I don't want to do it either. Now suck it up.
Participants, Usopp, Nami, and Nico Robin.
7 players. That means everyone will participate.
Round 2, groggy ring. Don't get in my way. Same to you.
I'll do my best.
Participants, Zoro, Sanji, and Tony Choppa. And then last round, round 3, combat.
Yeah!
Participant, Monkey D. Luffy.
First is the donut race. It's an obstacle boat race consisting of 1 lap around the island following the shoreline. You must make your boat using the wood from 2 oars and 3 empty casks. The use of any other parts will result in immediate disqualification. Show off your crew's carpentry skills. I, Ito Mimizu.
I said that kind of smooth.
I, Ito Mimizu, the Foxy Pirates Party Commander, will be our MC, conveying information from the sky from atop Chuchun, a rare super swallow from the South Blue. First up, Team Straw Hat, Navigator Nami, Sharpshooter Usopp, and Archaeologist Robin, with their boat, the Barrel Tiger.
Is this gonna sink?
I'm not a carpenter.
It'll definitely sink.
Ooh, that girl with orange hair is cool. I want the dark-haired girl to join our crew.
I don't want that guy, though.
Me neither.
Wow, they don't want him.
Representing Team Foxy is our very own idol, Posh. She'll be leading the Marlin Fishman, Capote, and Star-Spotted Smoothmouth Shark Monda.
Yeah! Lead this to me!
Yeah, this'll be an easy victory. We can do it. Their boat is the Cutie Wagon.
Shark? That's a fish! Yeah, there's no rule against fish.
Go Porsche! Win, you guys! Goes Luffy.
We're going to sink you.
Both teams, go to the starting line.
Go ahead and try,
Nami says to Porsche. And that's the end of chapter 306. We got an SPS, and then we can move on to chapter 307. You guys let me know if you want me to continue to read through these SPSs. Or if you just want me to just go through all of the chapters. Please keep me informed on whether you want me to keep doing these or not. Reader, hiya Oda. I always enjoy reading One Piece in the question corner, so I'd like to be the one to utter that popular phrase. But wait, Oda isn't there. Oh well, let's begin the question corner. Yes, I said it. Sorry, Oda. Chairman, Friends of One Piece. Oda. Whoa, so many hearts. It's cute, so I'll forgive you. I got up early and was all lined up and ready to go, but I'll forgive you. Because remember, in the last SPS, he said he was going to line up so he can be the first one to say the next question corner. Reader, hello, Oda-sensei. One Piece always cheers me up, makes me laugh, and gives me hope. It's that good of a story. Thank you. Take this, Oda-sensei. Usopp Voodoo! Ink spilled on the finished manuscript. Splash! All the assistants are unable to come in today. Silence. After the manuscript was turned in, 3 blank pages fell out. Whoop! What do you think? Hokuto Hyakuret Skin. And then Oda, that'll never work on me. And then there's a thud. Reader, hello Oda-sensei, you with the bright smile. I always enjoy reading One Piece. I tried my hardest, even skipping meals, to count all the appearances of Panda Man, who could be your clone, in the Skypiea storyline. I gave it everything I had, and the result, Panda Man appeared 17 times. Am I right? By Hikari. Oda, reader, Oda-sensei, I looked for Panda Man through... Oh wait, this is not the answer. This is yet another reader. Oda-sensei, I looked for Panda Man throughout volumes 5 through 31 and found him 92 times. Try for 100. Panda Man 2. Then Oda, good work everyone, but I can't tell you the right answer. Actually, I don't remember it, so Oda basically forgot. Chapter 307, Ready, Set, Donut!
Now the moment you've all been waiting for.
Keep reading, they're hilarious? Sure, why not?
Now the moment you've all been waiting for. Win and you'll be celebrating. Lose and you'll be sinking. Davy back knows no mercy. Round 1, the donut race, will now begin. Woohoo! Go Porsche! Both teams are at the starting line.
Sink nose, man!
You shut up! I will now explain the rules. Each team must complete 1 lap around Long Ring Longland. That's all. I might add that pistols, cannons, explosives, cutlasses, and other lethal weapons are all permitted. Those who flee in terror will be disgraced as pirates.
Is this a race?
Dang it, Usopp. If anything happens to the ladies, I'll kick you out of the group.
Don't lose! Usopp, Nami, Robin!
I'm getting excited!
You fools! We've never lost when using the traditional rules. Do you think this race will last even 5 minutes, Hamburg?
No, don't think so. No, don't think so.
I'm just adding that stuff on, I'm sorry.
If we're gonna do this, we're playing to win! It's okay to sink your opponent, right?
At least there's that.
They're talking big!
Yeah, they can talk all they want. We'll sink them in 3 minutes. Right, Monda? Sha! Here, take these. Eternal compasses so you don't get lost.
Get lost?
Be careful not to stray too far from the island. And good luck!
As both Nami and Porsche basically catch eternal log poses.
On your marks!
Straight from the island? Why would we go out of our way? We'll stay on the inside and take the shortest route.
That might not be a good idea. On your marks!
Why isn't it a good idea?
We should distance ourselves from the island right from the start. Ready! Set!
Why?
And then it cuts to Foxy, who's smirking.
Donut!
And then the gun fires. And just like Usopp pretty much imagined, all of the members of Foxy's crew... Well, let me read the narration real quick.
The teams are off, and the Foxy Pirates initiate an interference attack.
As it shows all of the members of the Foxy Pirates who just opened fire on Usopp, Robin, and Nami. That's the reason why Usopp said that we need to get away from this island as quickly as possible, because the rules didn't say anything about people on the island interfering with the race. That's why Foxy was so smug at the beginning.
The Barrel Tiger is blown away, and the Cutie Wagon starts with the lead.
Yeah, let's go, Monda!
And then it shows Nami and everyone else being thrown through the air.
Hey, that's gotta be against the rules. That attack came from non-participants.
Let's get upright, or we'll sink.
Sorry, don't sink too soon. Let us have some fun. First.
Ugh, this is dangerous. At least we didn't capsize, though.
Look, something's coming.
A boulder?
It's a massive boulder that's just flying towards Robin and everyone else.
Sink.
An attack from off the field again? Row!
And they all start rowing. Well, it's basically Nami, Usopp. Well, Robin's helping row by using extra pairs of hands to help row.
Pirate competitions always have unexpected obstacles.
I don't understand. But if they're allowed to use outside support, that goes for us too, right? Huh?
And then it cuts to Sanji going,
"What have you done to Nami and Robin?"
As it cuts to Sanji just basically kicking all of the Foxy Pirates who shot at Nami and Robin. He's not too concerned with Usopp, though.
Sanji! Ah! Jerks! I'll crush your skulls to dust!
As, Sanji keeps them from going after him.
All right, let's catch up. They've got a large lead.
Let's get away from the audience. Capote, show them your fishman karate.
Arr! Sea surface split!
And with a massive cleave into the water, Capote just cleaves the water in two, and a massive slice goes through the water and hits one side of the barrel tiger.
Ah! The boat's broken off! We're off balance! That jerk! Firestar!
And Capote just laughs it off.
Useless. Ah!
Ocho fleur.
What?
And then a whole bunch of arms just grab all over Capote and keeps him from moving. Look! Is that devil fruit power?
That girl did it! She's got powers!
Flip.
Ah! Capote!
As Capote is just basically flipped onto the head of Manga.
Yes, now's our chance. Usopp, you swim and pull the boat.
Don't be ridiculous!
All right, go team! And then it cuts to Foxy and Hamburg, who are leaving, as Luffy, Zoro, Sanji are standing over some massively beat-up members of the Foxy Pirates.
You can do it!
But Foxy and Hamburg are walking away as he goes,
Hey, let's make our move. These guys just keep getting more interesting. Well, let's show them what we've got, Hamburg.
Yeah, boss.
Well now, right from the start, both the bystanders and athletes are playing rough. Row! Row! What a stormy opening for the donut race.
Hang in there, Capote and Manga.
The cute cutie wagon is in the lead. The barrel tiger follows. The race has just begun.
and then it cuts to Usopp.
Look, a wind dial.
Good idea. Use it, quick.
And he puts the wind dial in the water, but they're just like putt-putting along because it's not a lot of output coming from the dial itself.
Rowing would be faster. It worked on Sky Island when there were 3 people on board. It's a size issue.
Do you have a jet dial?
Dang it, I didn't get one of those. Isn't there any way to beat that shark engine? One of our crew members depends on it.
Oh yeah, if we lose, they'll snatch me up because I'm so cute. We can't let that happen.
I'm cuter. Now keep rowing.
Robin, this is no time for eating. I'm rowing.
And it's just like she's helping row because her arms are also help with it as well.
Your hands are, but you don't look like it.
That's right. Look what happens if you don't make an effort.
I'll try my hardest.
How sensible of you.
And then it cuts to Usopp as he puts his head down near the back of the barrel tiger.
What are you doing, Usopp?
An experiment.
Then it cuts to Porsche.
Shall we just get to the goal, or shall we sink him?
Taking it easy all the way to the goal would be nice for a change, but I want to get revenge on that girl. Winning will feel hollow if she gets off scot-free.
Yikes!
As Nami screams and the barrel tiger is just shooting forward with extreme speed.
Huh? Ah! Huh? How'd they get so fast?
And then it cuts to them going further and further. But then they sort of stop.
They stopped. What did you do, Usopp?
I think my arms are gonna fall off.
Wow, we took the lead.
The impact dial. I didn't expect just hitting it would generate such force.
That's great! Massive acceleration in an instant. You're useful! Oops, we better row or it'll be all for nothing. Manda, overtake them!
And Usopp's hand is trembling from using the reject dial. We've all seen what happens when you use the reject dial too much. Wiper is a very good example of that.
I don't know what you did, but we won't lose. It was all for nothing. It was all for nothing. We lost our lead.
What just happened? The cutie wagon is unrivaled in the donut race, but they were left behind back there. It seems the barrel tiger has a secret weapon that causes sudden acceleration. They passed Porsche? What is Manda doing? This is getting interesting. Keep fighting, dear Porsche. It was close for a moment, but they won't threaten us again.
And this is Capote speaking.
What?
And it cuts to the fact that he's looking, and it shows multiple arms linked together holding on to the boat. Because of Robin.
How's this? Good idea, Robin. This is easy.
You sneaky jerk, let go!
Too bad they noticed.
And then it shows Capote just falling into the water.
Capote!
Ah, that girl!
Usopp, that dial is our only hope of victory. If you keep charging and blasting it, we'll win.
Huh? But that one blast almost tore my arm off!
It's okay if you get a little torn up.
Those are my arms you're talking about!
And then it cuts back to Porsche again.
Maybe we should sink him after all.
Ah? Ha!
Huh?
An obstacle lies ahead. It's Long Coral Reef, and beyond that awaits Long Cape and the Long Ring Whirlpool. How will the teams get through?
So it shows like a whole bunch of coral in the way of them. Now, mind you, in comparison to their size, Nami and company and everyone else involved are completely small in comparison to its size. It's like a forest of coral through the sea.
Oh, what's that I see? Someone's on the island.
What? Oh!
Arr!
Boss!
Finally, appearing atop Hamburg, the four-footed dash freak, the genius of interference, infamous for obstructing fair play, Foxy, the Silver Fox!
As it shows Hamburg and Foxy running along as this race is going.
Boss!
We've won!
And again today, he wears an evil expression. His is the face of someone who's just thought of something evil.
It's the enemy captain.
I've just thought of something evil.
Boss!
And that is the end of Chapter 307. Onwards to Chapter 308, Obstructive Tactics.
The race is heating up. The teams have just reached Long Coral Reef. Porsche's cutie wagon is in the lead. Hot on their heels is the Straw Hat's Barrel Tiger.
I can't believe the race isn't over yet.
Munda, I'm counting on you.
What is this? The coral juts up so far. Look, there are strange currents forming around it.
We shouldn't just rush in without thinking.
Oh wait, this is still Nami.
We shouldn't just rush in without thinking.
And don't forget, our boss Foxy the Silver Fox on shore, looking for a chance to interfere.
Have I been saying Foxy's laugh wrong this whole time? Because it says not every single time. Hold on. I want to look this up real quick. It'll be a sec. It'll just be a sec. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Normally it would say like if he has like a... Have I been saying Foxy's laugh wrong this whole time? It's not it's fe. Have I been saying it wrong this whole time? Hold on. I want to make sure. I'll just keep going with the way the English dub did it. I had to look it up. I'm just going to stick with how I've been doing it.
And don't forget our boss Foxy the Silver Fox on shore, looking for a chance to interfere. Nobody can withstand my interference. Go ahead of them, Hamburg.
Yes, boss.
What could he be plotting?
I got to catch back up.
Do it, boys! This is an entertaining donut race.
Hi-ho! It's just a matter of time! Hee-ho! It's just a matter of time! Huh? Is someone interfering again?
Don't worry, boy. Have something to eat. Here, sushi and ramen. It's free.
Really? Thanks! It looks delicious! I wish we had a cook like you on our ship.
Oh, maybe I should just let you, Davy, back me. As Sanji's being surrounded by women. And I'm noticing a pattern here. All of these members of the Straw Hats are distracted by things that they could be distracted by. Luffy's distracted by food. Sanji's distracted by women.
Want a candy apple? Want a candy apple? Shake, doggy.
Huh? What is it? Is it sweet?
Hey, we need more grog over here. This guy's a heavy drinker. You play in the second round. Have another drink to give yourself a little pick-me-up. Oh, wait.
You play in the second round. Have another drink to give yourself a little pick-me-up.
No, thanks. All of them are being distracted right now. Luffy's distracted by food. Sanji's distracted by women. Chopper's distracted by sweet things. And Zoro's being distracted by booze. All of them are being distracted.
Huh? What's this? The barrel tiger is slowing down. Hey, Nami. What's the matter? Row. Meanwhile, the cutie wagon goes ahead and plunges into Long Coral Reef.
Let's go, Manda. Huh? Yeah! What happened, Manda?
Look, they're coming back.
Yeah!
The cutie wagon circled back? What's going on here?
Try again, Manda. What's the problem?
They came back out again.
Yeah!
I knew these currents were weird. Increase speed, goes Nami.
This is strange. The cutie wagon keeps going in and coming back out.
Again, Manda.
The barrel tiger is on the move. Both boats plunge in.
What? Whoa. What is
this? What's this?
And it shows something getting fired into the coral. And it looks like it has something to do with Foxy.
Well, what's this? Yeah, here it comes again. It's him. And his devilish interference. A smoke screen. Smoke overwhelms the barrel tiger. It's too dangerous. They can't go forward.
Light Delta Blitz. Let's see if you can get through this maze of coral blind.
Success.
What an evil idea! What an evil man!
So Foxy just put up a smoke screen so that the rest of the Straw Hats can't get through. Is basically what he did. And it shows Nami and everyone just getting through there easily.
Ah! They got through it! Easily! How did they do it?
See, here's the thing. Hamburg is not like so devoted to Foxy that he can't laugh at how ridiculous his own captain fails. This dude's laughing in the background. I like Hamburg. I like him. He likes to laugh at people. I like him.
And they're zooming through the rest of the coral, but the cutie wagon gets thrown back again. Yeah! The boat's moving on its own. What's going on?
This is a current maze. Current? The whirlpool on the other side of the reef is creating a series of smaller whirlpools inside it. If we enter at the right spot, the currents will carry us through. We never needed to be able to see to the other side.
Awesome! See how great our navigator is? Drat!
Hey Kyushu, you were right about Cyberpunk Edge Runners. It's amazing. Thank you for suggesting it to you. You know I would never steer you wrong with good shows. I would never steer you wrong.
Drat! But their joy will be short-lived. Beyond the coral is the long ring whirlpool. Long? Yeah, it's a long way to the bottom. Yikes!
Usopp, don't freak out. Use the impact dial.
Ah!
If you don't, it'll suck us in.
So that's why you're so calm. You were counting on this happening all along.
And then it cuts to Usopp using the impact dial, but also hurting his arm again.
Ah! The barrel tiger accelerates again. They're not accelerating, they're flying! They're jumping over Long Cape!
Ugh.
And it shows Usopp, who's just foaming at the mouth.
And they splash down! The Barrel Tiger defies expectations! They've got a miraculous lead! They've completely turned the tables! Will the indomitable cutie wagon lose?
Yeah, we underestimated them, Porsche. Hold on.
I'm counting on ya.
Combine twin fish power engine.
As Capote is inside of Monda's mouth, and using his fisherman strength and, Monda, he managed to get out of the reef.
No, they haven't given up yet. With Fishman Capote's muscles and the shark's tail fin, they double their speed. They're destroying the coral, plowing through the waves and catching up. The race enters its middle stretch. The Barrel Tiger crew rows and rows.
Wake up, Usopp. Wake up, Usopp. Wake up, Usopp.
Huh? Where are we?
Your arm is bent at a funny angle.
Ah!
So he broke his arm. And then Robin looks on and goes,
A course marker. Go right.
okay, we'll go right.
Or not!
As Nami just destroys the sign because it was meant to be a distraction.
Wow! Wow! She saw right through the boss's special bogus sign blitz!
And Foxy is just like sweating bullets because such an obvious trick was easily seen through. Okay.
She's tough. Does this young woman have any trust in her heart?
Shut up, you!
She talks rough, too. The race continues. The Barrel Tiger maintains its lead.
Ah! This is dangerous! What's with these water blasts?
Long surge waves shoot up, but the team clears them. Boss attacks, using another evil trick.
Old lady. Hey, boss. Hey, boss. Old lady.
Oh, I'm dying. You there in the boat. Will you help me?
They completely ignored him. Navigator Nami is absolutely heartless.
Shut up! No one would fall for that dumb trick.
She talks rough, too.
Of all the things, you really going to try and pretend to be an old lady that needs help?
Oh, please, please come this way so you can help an old lady.
But it's so obvious because the dude that's always with you looks exactly the same.
Look, the goal!
The moment of truth is near. The cutie wagon approaches.
Wait up.
Wait up!
Round of the donut race. Round 1 of the donut race. Who will be the winner?
The goal is directly in front of Usopp, Nami, and everyone else. Wait a minute. Is this... Hold on, I'm looking at...
Round 1 of the donut race. Who will be the winner?
And it cuts to... Oh, okay, I was about to say... I thought I was looking at the same panel again, but Oda almost tricked me. He almost tricked me.
I told you that won't work! This is getting old!
They even saw through the bogus goal blitz.
So the goal in... Wow, I got fooled by it. I was thinking like their goal is right in front of them, and it turns out that was fake. That was fake. Oda got me. He didn't almost get me. He got me. It was a fake goal.
I told you that won't work! Are you stupid?
As Nami destroys the goal.
This is getting old. They even saw through the bogus goal blitz.
And Foxy is once again set beside himself that his own trick didn't work.
She's tough. Too tough.
But the real goal isn't far.
No more impact dial.
All right already.
I'd like to ask her, do you know what it means to have a trusting heart?
What do I care?
She's a brute. Meanwhile, tragedy strikes. Porsche's team has stopped at the fake goal.
Wow.
Huh? Who won?
Where is everyone? Ah, her heart is so pure and sweet. You're mistaken, Porsche. Heads up.
What a bunch of idiots. If we lose to them, I'll die of embarrassment.
What's worse, they'll steal one of our crew. 2/3 into the race and the Barrel Tiger keeps the lead.
This finish line is a fake?
What? Who would do something so evil?
Your captain. Your captain would do this.
Now they approach Long Bamboo Grove Cape. The goal is just beyond them. Time for the final surge.
He's right. I can see the finish line. But they're catching up.
We can't compete for speed. I've got an idea, Usopp. Can you knock over that bamboo?
Bamboo? Like this?
More! Full speed ahead, Capote! Monda, we'll sink them!
Arr!
Huh?
And then something just splashes in front of them, and it's the bamboo, and it falls in front of them and hits the both of them.
Capote! Those creeps! I'll never forgive them! Cutie baton!
What? Flower magic?
Flower shuriken!
And all these flower shurikens go right towards the Barrel Tiger and almost hit him.
Yikes! This is dangerous! Uh-oh! There's a hole in our ship!
Nope. Huh?
Oh, uh-oh. There's a hole in our ship.
No problem. It'll hold. Look, the goal's right there. We can make it.
Round 1 of the Davy back fight, the donut race,
Push!
is nearing its conclusion. Pulling up alongside them. Pull up alongside them. If we don't do something, we'll lose.
Yeah, boss.
Monda, keep going. We can't lose to them.
Sha!
And then as Nami and company get closer and closer to the goal,
Who will be victorious?
and it cuts to Luffy. Nami, those guys are gonna win! Woo! Nami! Robin! You're so fast, you're so cool!
Hey, you guys really give me some grief.
Him again.
You almost beat us!
What?
We're winning! For now, but look, Boss has arrived. Like you, Boss has devil fruit powers.
Slow beam.
And then something emanates from Foxy's hands in the direction of Usopp, Robin, and Nami. And that is the end of Chapter 308. Onwards to Chapter 309. We got another SBS and then we can move on. Question! I've got a question. If Wapol ate Luffy and Nami and Sanji and Zoro and Chopper and Usopp and Robin and performed miraculous fusion like in Volume 17, what would the result be? Kyu Taro! And it's basically, we get the curl of Sanji, we get the hat of Luffy, we get the bangs of Robin, we get the antlers of Chopper, we get the sling, we get something of Usopp's long nose, the hair of Nami, we get the swords of Zoro. And this character is called Sixagon. It's weird. It's weird looking. Question. Hello, Oda-sensei. I always enjoy reading your manga. I'll get right to my question. For the true identity of the monster in Chapter 299 of Volume 32, did you refer to the Brocken phenomenon often seen on the Brocken, the highest peak in Germany's Harz Mountains? If you didn't, sorry. Please take care of your health and keep up the good work. IQ. Answer. Yes, I did. Brocken phenomena are also known as Brocken specters. The explanation for them is just like in the manga, but the same phenomenon also occurs in Japan. Apparently, the rainbow ring that appears around the shadow's head is called a goraigo in Japanese, and a glory in English. I wish I could see it. It sounds amazing. Chapter 309, Groggy Monsters.
And the winner is the Cutie Wagon! The winner in round 1 of the Davy Buck fight, the donut race, our idol, Porsche!
Yeah! Thank you, everyone!
You did it, Porsche!
Take that, you guys! Now we get one of your crew!
You rock, Porsche!
No one can beat the Foxy Pirates.
And then everyone just looks. All the Straw Hats who are on shore, except for Zoro, are looking on in utter shock. What? And then it cuts to Usopp, Nami, and Robin, who are all breathing heavily, with Luffy going, "Hey, you guys!"
Now you have to hand over one of your crew.
Hey, wait a minute. What did you just do? We were ahead, almost to the end.
Yeah, almost.
Nami? Hey, Usopp, Nami, Robin, what happened? Are you all alright? Are you alright?
What happened? Hey, did we lose?
I thought you'd win, but then you slowed down and they passed you.
Yeah, the moment I thought we'd won, light shot out from his hand.
Slow beam.
And we lost control of our bodies. Or actually, everything around us seemed to slow down. The boat, the waves.
When everything returned to normal, they had crossed a goal.
Were you injured?
What did they do?
Let's have a toast.
There's nothing mysterious about it. Just slowpoke photons at work. What did you do to Nami and the others?
Slowpoke photons?
An as of yet undiscovered particle. Whatever this light strikes, whether it's a living creature, liquid or gas, will maintain all its other properties but lose velocity.
And he says by putting his hands together and a beam of purplish light just appears in his fingers. I say purplish because that's how it looks inside of the anime.
I don't get it, you idiot!
I'm an idiot. Boss!
But that's absurd!
You think it's impossible? In these waters, your childish resistance means nothing. Slowpoke photons slow down anything they touch.
Oh, and when you say it like that... I understand.
I ate this slow fruit, so now I can emit these photons from my body. I became a slowpoke human. It's easier to understand this power if you see it in action. Hamburg!
Yeah, boss.
And then it cuts to Hamburg shooting a cannon at Foxy as he goes,
Slow beam!
and then we just see Foxy slow down the shot.
Look at the cannonball!
Everything the light strikes loses speed. There are many wonders that people cannot conceive in this broad ocean. The slowpoke effects last about 30 seconds, then the speed returns to normal. As if nothing happened.
And then the cannonball resumes its speed.
Ha! You can't even believe your eyes! This is this slow!
And the thing is, Foxy, he says that it doesn't lose any of its properties for 30 seconds, except for velocity. So when that 30 seconds is up, it resumes its regular speed. It doesn't lose momentum, it doesn't drop, it just gets slowed down, but it resumes. And as he says this, that very same cannonball hits Foxy directly.
This is this slow. Yeah!
Boss!
So that's what got us.
With something like that to meddle with the game,
It makes sense that they're so confident about winning. They really possess a really ridiculous power.
Now you understand. You lose.
We won the donut race!
It was so close. It was close.
The first round is over! Now for the much anticipated spoils of war. Choose one person from the opposing crew. Do the honors, boss!
Crap. And then it shows Chopper, Usopp, Luffy, Robin, Zoro, who's still drinking someplace else, and then Nami.
The first one I want is you.
And then Foxy points in the direction of Chopper.
The ship's doctor, Tony Chopper.
No, not Chopper!
Come here, hurry up. Oh, what a rare creature. You're even squishier than I thought you'd be. Yeah, he's disgustingly cute.
Yeah, let me touch him, boss.
We got him! We got him!
Chopper! He wanted Chopper all along. When you think about it, he's the rarest of rare beasts.
He's obsessed with cute things? Maybe he's obsessed with furry things.
Does it matter? This is ridiculous! We lost a crew member!
I really am getting engrossed in this. I forgot that I was streaming for a second.
Help!
You're our doctor now, Dr. Chopper. Swear allegiance to me and put on this mask.
Chopper! Help me, guys! Chopper.
I'm sorry, Chopper. We lost. Darn it. It truly is a rarity.
And it just shows Zoro still drinking. Cool, a talking reindeer! Sit here, comrade.
Let's be friends.
And Chopper is just left sitting there while he's got like this mask on, sniveling and crying.
Help! I don't like this. I became a sailor because of you guys. Luffy, I became a sailor because you asked me to. I can't be with these guys.
Stop blubbering, Chopper. It's humiliating. As Zoro finishes drinking and he just slams his drink down.
Zoro!
The choice to become a sailor was your own. Where you end up is your own fault and no one else's. We accepted this challenge. Usopp and the others gave it their best. Pirates have no pity for crybabies.
Zoro?
If you're a man, then act like one and see this through to the end. See, even though Zoro has the worst sense of direction, he does, at the end of the day, tend to have the best possible advice. You know, when it's not something that is either stupid or confusing to him, he's kind of like the voice of reason at times. So it's fitting for him to be first mate. If you're a man, then act like one and see this through to the end.
That's mean. Think about how he feels.
And then Chopper just looks at Zoro, and then he just wipes his tears, and then he just sniffs all of the snot that was in his nose up, and then he just sits in this chair, all serious like,
Oh,
Chopper.
that's better.
whoa, that swordsman is cool. Let's take him next, boss. That reindeer's got spirit too. It's all so moving, you're gonna make me cry. Come on, Zoro, kick their butts.
Let's start the second round.
Get Chopper back for us.
It's possible. There are 2 more rounds left. We could get back our emergency rations and have some to spare. Literally, still calling Chopper emergency rations. That's like calling Paimon emergency food. Pretty much. We could get back our emergency rations and have some to spare. Mind you, this is Sanji saying this.
Sanji, the handover is complete, and the Davy back fight is heating up.
Boil me, grill me, do what you will.
Wasn't Chopper supposed to play in the second round? He's gone now.
You're right.
That's what's great about this game. You can't change your lineup.
No substitutions.
In other words, in the Groggy Ring Challenge, Team Straw Hat will only have 2 players. Team Foxy already has the advantage.
What?
You might as well sit it out too. No thanks, but you should consider it, you jerk.
Those 2 aren't so good at teamwork.
As Sanji and Zoro walk towards the field.
I will now explain the rules for the Groggy Ring game.
What's your problem?
Stop!
Stop!
What's your problem?
Stop fighting!
The field has 2 goals. Win the game by putting the ball in the ring. But the ball isn't a ball. It's a person. Each team must first designate one of its players to be the ball.
Which one of you is the ball? Him. Okay. Huh?
The ball marker.
Why do you get to decide? You should be the ball, mosshead. And then music starts playing. And then a section of the Foxy pirate ship starts to move, like the mouth part starts to lower down. Oh, like I said, if you guys want to read what I'm reading, either read it from Viz or go to Manga Plus and keep up with me right there. But as I always say, support the official release.
Oh, I hear the theme song of the indomitable Groggy Ring Elite. Defeat is unthinkable for this team.
Kill him!
They are the Groggy Monsters, and they now take the field. Leading them up is Hamburg, the 4-footed dash freak. Next is Pickles, aka the Tackle Machine. And in back, half fish and half giant, Big Bun the Fish Giant. It's a veritable march of the monsters. Hooray!
Whoa! What the?
And it shows these individuals of various degrees and sizes. Though these guys are clearly not as big as Dory and Broggy, though. But they are pretty big. I mean, Hamburg was already big. He's like, 9 feet tall? Pickles is even bigger. And then Big Bun is even bigger than that. I do so wish that Wendy's bourbon bacon cheeseburger, what I wouldn't give to eat that sandwich right now. Because hearing Big Bun just makes me think of food that have buns, like burgers. I miss it so.
All right, second round, Groggy Ring. Let the game begin.
That fish man is huge.
He's wearing the ball marker. Good luck winning this one.
Happy now? Bring it on. As Zoro just cracks his neck. And that's the end of chapter 309. Onwards to 310. Groggy Ring! And I'm just gonna say this. This cover page brings back so many memories. Especially some of the symbols on this cover page for chapter 310. Oda knew exactly what he was doing when he drew this panel. And I remember you guys reminded me of this as well. But seeing as how I never read it back then, I didn't know. But now that I'm seeing it now, it's concerning something that pops up later in the story. Don't worry, you guys will hear about it once I get closer. Well, once I get done doing all this, and then I have the rest of the series on the channel. But you guys know. Chapter 310, Groggy Ring.
Opposing our powerhouse Groggy Ring team is the vicious cook who kicked around our interference core in the first round, Sanji.
I prefer first-rate chef.
And the pirate hunter with the 60 million bounty on his head, Roronoa Zoro.
And Zoro doesn't say anything.
Since they called us, I expected fierce opponents. Hey, Big Bun.
And then, duh.
Oh, he didn't hear you. No, he didn't hear you. No.
What's with these guys?
Field or ball?
As a coin gets flipped into the air. Oh, it's someone going, field or ball?
Ball.
The Groggy Monsters choose ball. The Straw Hat's ball man must start in his opponent's middle field circle.
Which side do you want? Whichever.
Crush up, Big Bun! Get this game started already!
For the duration of the game, 2 players will wear the ball markers on their heads. Win by forcing your opponent's ballman into the opposite ring.
Get to your position, ballman. Hey, you made that decision alone. I still haven't agreed to it. I can't wear something this uncool. Stop whining. No, it actually looks great on you.
I'm not falling for that, idiot.
Zoro! Sanji! We're counting on you!
Get Jumper back for us! We can't afford to lose again! I sucked! Please win!
I've never seen a fish giant before. He's not as big as a pure giant.
Exactly as I said when they were introduced. Oh, I'm so glad I'm reading all these volumes.
Chill as much as you want. Our guys are experts in the Groggy Ring.
Did you say something, Pinhead?
He said it again.
Boss, Strawhead, stop saying that.
I don't think I'll need to interfere in this game. I'll just watch if you don't mind.
So interfering is allowed in this game too?
Idiot! It's always allowed. Some athletes want to win no matter what. Others might want to play fair sometimes. It all depends on how the game is going. If you're a pirate who complains about interference, do you really have what it takes to survive on the sea?
What are you trying to say?
As Nami speaks to Foxy.
Anyway, look at your team. Can you even call that a team?
Say whatever you want. They'll come together when the game starts.
Come on, you put your hand out late. No, I didn't. I won, as usual. As usual what? It's just rock, paper, scissors. Whatever, just decide who's the ball man.
Whatever, just decide who's the ball man.
They still haven't decided.
They still haven't decided.
Zoro and Sanji are just still arguing right now over who gets to be the ball man in this game.
Hey, Sanji!
Oh wait, cuts to Nami going,
Hey, Sanji, that ball looks great on you!
I'll do it. I'm the ball man. This ball suits me.
it really does. You're like the prince of stupid kingdom. And then it cuts to Sanji and Zoro just clashing with each other immediately. They can't get along at all. This rivalry is something else.
Start the game!
Goes Usopp.
Hey, you. Weapons are against the rules. Lose the swords.
Right, this is a ball game. You can't have weapons.
Huh? Is that so? That's all right. I don't mind either way. Is that okay? A swordsman without a sword is... what? Kind of pathetic.
And then it cuts to Zoro and Sanji clashing against each other, and Zoro is like clashing with Sanji barehanded. With Usopp going,
Knock it off, you two!
all right, the wait is over.
Hey, Cook, I hope you get stumped.
Shut up!
Team Straw Hat's ballman Sanji has reached his opponent's circle. The crowd is getting worked up.
Stop him, Big Bun.
Blow 'em away, Pickles!
Pound 'em, Hamburg.
Big Bun, let's crush 'em right away. Duh.
He did. Nope, he didn't. He didn't hear you. Nope, didn't hear you. Nope, he didn't hear you.
Oh, man. You're silly. Listen.
Do. Huh?
Even our leaders are busting a... even our leader Hamburg is busting a gut. The groggy monsters always laugh it up. Let the fun go on. No time limit. First goal wins.
So, we win if I bash that big one's head into the far ring. And we lose if they bash the cook's head into the ring on this side.
Will Team Straw Hat reclaim the reindeer they lost in the first round?
Crush them! Goes a lot of Foxy's crew.
Or will Team Foxy snatch away another from their crew? In moments, the whistle will blow for the groggy ring. The game begins!
That's my best at... I can't do like a finger whistle. I can't do that. I never learned how to do that.
What will Sanji do in enemy territory? Will he fall back or attack?
Here I go!
Tackle Machine Pickles is first on the move!
All right, I'll take care of this on my own.
Sling Tackle!
I have no use for you. As Sanji jumps up on top of Pickle and launches towards... what is his name? I forgot his name. Big Bun. My target is you. If I bring you down, we win.
The ball!
I got hiccups now. Gotta be careful. If I bring you down, we win.
The ballmen square off!
Collier. Oh. And Sanji tries a launch at Big Bun, but he starts slipping on Big Bun's skin.
Ah.
Whoa!
What the? His skin's all slippery.
Big Bun thrusts out his arm, and the cook Sanji slips and slides. No surprise there. Big Bun has mudfish blood running in his veins. His fish giant skin is slick and slippery.
Ah! Oh, I'm gonna fall!
What are you doing, you idiot?
What are you doing, you idiot? Counterattack! Huh? Who are you calling the idiot?
Hee
Poo-poo.
Pong pass! There it is! Big Bun's super long pass!
Whoa! And it shows, Big Bun basically just hitting Sanji and then launching him high into the air away from him.
Whoa! Sanji! Team leader Hamburg runs ahead to catch him! Roronoa's there too!
If you fall in the goal, I'll kill you. Shut up! Stop whining!
Wipe out tackle! Pickles blocks Roronoa!
As, well, Pickles just basically tackles Zoro.
And enters Straw Hat territory! Meanwhile, Hamburg catches Sanji in midair!
Poo-poo. Gorilla throw.
And then, with a massive throw, sends Sanji flying, while Pickles goes in the distance.
I got him! I got him! Pickles prepares for the pass! A counterattack is mounted! Roronoa attempts to block Pickles!
Not so fast, you jerk.
Spinning jackal!
Huh? And then Zoro gets hit by the spinning tackle.
Ballman Sanji flies in and Pickles knocks him sky high! Whoa! Sanji! Ah! Breaking from the defensive line, Big Bun moves up! He scoops Hamburg up in midair and relaunches him!
Pong dig!
Hamburg catches Sanji in the air over Straw Hat territory! This is incredible!
Poo-poo.
The ring is within firing range!
Doh! Sanji, you stupid curly eyebrow!
Here it comes! The hamburger die! The hamburger dunk! Yikes!
Goes Chopper.
Huh? What are you doing? Zoro! Sanji, do something!
Duh?
Is the match already over?
Shut it, you! Not on my watch! As Zoro takes Pickles by the leg and starts spinning him with rapid speed. So long, Pickles! And sends... I'm sorry. It sends Pickles flying directly towards Hamburg.
Nyah!
And then it cuts to Sanji, who's gripping onto Pickles. You'll never score. Not while I'm still alive and kicking. I can't let that stupid swordsman save me. I could never show my face again! As Sanji kicks Hamburg directly into the path of Pickles. And as they get closer and closer, they both hit each other in the head with extreme force, much to the shock of Porsche and Foxy. And they both go flying away in the opposite direction.
No goal! Ballman Sanji didn't even come near the ring!
Stop showing off. Stop getting kicked around, idiot.
These two are powerful contenders against the Groggy Monsters! A fierce battle has just begun!
And that's the end of Chapter 310. Onwards to Chapter 311, Rough Game.
This is incredible! The Groggy Monsters were flung into the air! The crowd is stunned! Team Straw Hat is pure power!
Now, it doesn't have the R in Straw Hat in this volume. It says Staw Hat. S-T-A-W.
Team Straw Hat is pure power!
But we all know it's Straw Hat. We know. How dare you try to help me? Then stop needing my help.
They're incredible! They tossed around Pickles. They walloped Hamburg!
And Foxy's just looking dumbfounded, as both Hamburg and Pickles are unconscious.
Yeah! What are you doing, Hamburg? I'll never forgive you if you lose,
Goes Porsche.
What's this? Team Straw Hat seems to be having an internal conflict. Both ball men are in bounds, and the game has started, yet the Straw Hats just stand there and bicker.
They're so funny.
Idiots! Zoro! Sanji, what are you doing? This is your chance! The ball man's alone out there! You two can smash him into the ring!
Huh? Goes Sanji and Zoro, and then a giant foot comes right between them and they dodge out of the way.
Big Bun seizes the opportunity for a sudden offensive move!
Huh? What the?
Too bad dance.
As he just starts doing like these long strides. It's like this. It's all like this. See, those are the joys of me being able to get up out of my chair and do dumb stuff like that. But that's basically what he's doing in rapid succession, chasing after Zoro and Sanji. Whoa!
Ah! Don't run away! That's the ball!
I know, but come on, he's got spikes on his shoes. Oh, that's another reason to dodge away from him. I know, but come on, he's got spikes on his shoes.
Huh?
Hey, ref, aren't weapons against the rules? And then it cuts to the ref who's just going like, shh. You know when people are hiding something and they're bad and they can't whistle? When you cannot, it's very tricky for people to lie and whistle at the side of their mouth. They're like, but the ref basically knows that this is illegal and against the rules, but he's just letting it slide. Hey, ref, aren't weapons against the rules?
What? He's totally ignoring it! He just happened not to see it. Nothing we can do about that.
Give me a break! As it cuts to Sanji, who goes and kicks the ref. Stupid ref!
Whoa!
Sanji!
I know you saw it! You're sweating like a waterfall! Hey, stop! That's the ref!
I didn't see anything! Liar! Yellow card for Sanji of Team Straw Hat!
Why, you little... Stop! Cool it! A yellow card warning! The next warning for Sanji the Cook will be a red card, and he'll have to leave the field.
Leave the field?
He attacked the ref! He's a brute too!
Shut it, or I'll swat you like a fly!
Oh, he's so mean!
Anyway, he used a weapon. Hey, is that allowed? As it cuts to Big Bun, who's just swinging around a giant axe. A literal giant axe. After Zoro. Ref, look at that! He's using an axe! The idiot's wielding an axe!
Missed it by chance. Stop! What if he disqualifies you?
What? Should we just accept our outrageous cheating? Their outrageous cheating?
It doesn't matter. Making you mad is exactly what they're trying to do, so control yourself. Keep a cool head for Chopper's sake.
Fine, then I'll punch him.
Don't complicate things.
Just win, Sanji!
I will, for you.
You're a puzzle to me. All right, now back to the game.
And it cuts to Sanji and Zoro, who are running in the opposite direction just previously.
You don't have to start exactly where you left off!
We're not making any progress like this. Now that we know he's got weapons, we can change our tactics. It's payback time! Don't interfere, I can handle this by myself.
All three are charging the field! They're bound to crash!
Cooperate, guys, you're a team!
And then it cuts to Sanji and Zoro running towards Big Bun. I can't attack his body. His skin's too slippery. That leaves his hands, feet, mask, and shorts. And then Big Bun goes diving towards Sanji and Zoro. Huh? Whoa! And they jump out of the way.
Mudfish, slippery slide. Uh-oh. Whoa! Mudfish suck at race!
And as they slide across Big Bun's back, Zoro slides across it.
It's the acrobatic circus race! The Straw Hats slide around on their opponent's broad back!
Not this time. It's like skating. As Zoro's having a hard time staying there, but Sanji starts skating on it because he's grown used to it.
There's no escape! Come on, we're counting on you guys!
As Big Bun basically has contorted his body to be like a big cylindrical shape, and it's causing Zoro and Sanji to constantly slide around in a circle in his body shape.
Meanwhile, the other two groggy monsters return to the game. They're back! What's this? They look a little different. Go team! Team leader Hamburg's got brass knuckles and steel elbow cuffs.
Po.
And Pickles is wearing spiked shoulder guards. Weapons are against the rules. But oops, the ref just happens to be facing the other way while he does his stretches. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Po.
I'm raring to go later.
Here I go. Mudfish Costa!
As Big Bun causes his body to be slick and puts his arms in a curved direction, a curved shape that allows Sanji and Zoro to go flying into the air.
Ah!
I'm dizzy. Let's go, leader.
Po, let's go!
Spinning tackle. The two return for a counterattack. They're not aiming for the ball man, but swordsman Roranora, a targeted attack with the brass knuckles.
Hamburger hammer!
And then Hamburg just delivers a double-fisted blow directly down onto Zoro, sending him flying to the ground below with extreme force. And Usopp,
oh no, Zoro! The assault isn't over yet. Big Bun immediately assumes an attack pose as
Hamburg flips upside down.
Hamburg positions himself, preparing to strike with the steel cuffs on his elbow.
Oh no! Uh-oh.
This looks dangerous. It's a deadly combo.
As we cut to Zoro, who's got a bloodied head, and he gets up.
Ugh. Like an arrow shot.
Huh?
Pong spike!
And it cuts to Zoro as he gets bodied by Hamburg directly into his midsection by this full-on elbow drop. Thanks to Big Bun's strength and Hamburg's steel elbow pads, he just slams directly down onto Zoro, and Zoro's eyes go white as he coughs up even more blood.
Zoro! A direct hit! Of course, it's no surprise to have a casualty in the groggy ring.
Ugh, so dizzy.
And Team Foxy doesn't intend to end their attack yet.
As it cuts to Pickles, who flips backwards towards Big Bun, and is he in Big Bun's mouth? He flips into Big Bun's mouth. What is he doing? And Big Bun basically spits him out with extreme force.
Human cannonball!
The spiked shoulder guard is closing in.
Ugh, I feel sick.
Sanji, get out of the way! Sling tackle!
And then Sanji goes flying.
Their attention is focused on Ballman Sanji.
Hop, size attack!
As Hamburg jumps up.
Later, Hamburg knocks him back. It doesn't look like he's aiming for the goal.
Medium. As after Hamburg jumps up with his size attack and slams away Sanji with his brass knuckles, he sends Sanji directly into Pickles with his shoulder guard. And as Sanji is even more airborne, Big Bun comes in and then slams Sanji with large. So it's size attack, small,
medium,
large.
And with this small, medium, large combo, slams Sanji directly into the ground.
The groggy monsters have pulled off an eye-popping series of attacks.
with the whole Straw Hat crew just looking dumbfounded.
They're horrible.
Goes Robin.
Zoro! Sanji!
And then Chopper is still steadily crying. Well, he's getting teary-eyed again.
Team Straw Hat can't possibly recover from this. An easy victory. The opponent is completely groggy.
And then all of the Foxy Pirates are just laughing.
Now they can take their time in getting the Ball Man to the ring, or should I say the coffin. Once they do, it'll be our second victory. They're invincible. The groggy monsters are just too strong.
And then it cuts to them going,
Another win!
and then it cuts to Zoro and Sanji, who are very clearly conscious, going, "Hey, Cook, lend me a hand for 10 seconds. That should be enough time." Yo, okay. They're done. They are done. They're done with this nonsense. Hey, lend me a hand for a couple of seconds. That should be enough time. It's all like, yeah, it's time to just mop the floor with them. That's the end of chapter 311. Onwards to chapter 312. But first, we got another SBS. Question. Hello, Oda-sensei. Let me get right to my question. In Volume 28, Luffy sang songs entitled Songs of the Islands of the South Island and Song of the North Island. Are there songs for the East and West? Please, times 99, tell me. Yuzo Kawaguchi. Answer. Let's have Luffy sing them himself. Take it away, Luffy! Oh, you want me to sing? You want to hear me sing? All right. La 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 la. Morning comes early on East Island. Everyone is lively but stupid. Nights are late on West Island. Everyone's cheery but stupid. I just yawned. Everyone smiles but they're stupid. That song makes me feel like I should stop taking life so seriously. Okay, now for the next question. Question. Hello, Odachi. We want to know our idol Tashigi's birthday. How about October 6th, since that can be read in Japanese to sound like the word clumsy? Okay, that should be pretty fine. How incredibly awesome. Chief Petty Officer Tashigi's birthday is October 6th. It's settled. If anyone doesn't like that, say it to my face. Ah! Oh, sorry. Seriously, I like Tashigi a lot. Please decide on her birthday. Spicy Taro. And then Otis just says, October 6th it is. And because of this SBS, Tashigi's birthday was born. Chapter 312, go! We got 4 more chapters after this. And it cuts to Chopper, who's kind of crying a little.
In the second round of the Davy back fight, the groggy ring, the winner is obvious. There's no defeating our monsters. The Straw Hats fought valiantly, though in vain. But I, Ito Minizu.
Okay. Is it Ito Minizu or is it Ito Mimizu? Because the first time we see Ito Mimizu, it says Mimi. But here it says Minizu. It's Ito Mimizu. So this is a typo. This is a typo. Yeah, it's Mimizu. It's a typo. Okay, interesting. All right, back to it.
But I, Ito Mimizu, the commentator,
Hey, look at that!
would like to give them a round of applause as this game draws to a...
And then it cuts to Zoro and Sanji, who are just standing up in front of Pickles, Hamburg, and Big Bun. Just now realizing that all 3 of them make up a hamburger. The bun, the pickles, and the hamburger. They're all just they're all a regular hamburger. Hamburger, pickles, and the bun. Okay, all right. It just dawned on me. It just dawned on me. I must be hungry. But Sanji and Zoro stand up in front of the hamburger trio.
And they're on their feet! Team Straw Hat is standing! These two are a tough pair, Swordsman Roranora and Cook Shanji.
I was struggling, okay? I was struggling.
These two are a tough pair, Swordsman Roranora and Cook Sanji. Yeah! But do they have the strength to keep fighting?
They stood up! Come on, guys, you can do it!
And then it cuts to Foxy going,
Hey, guys! One monster burger, please! Ah!
and then everyone on the Foxy Pirates just gets utterly shocked from what Foxy just said.
One monster burger, please! Huh?
What's that mean? I wonder what it could mean.
Whoa! Boss ordered a monster burger! Team Straw Hat is sure to perish!
And then it cuts to Hamburg, who pulls out a whole big club out of his pants. How he managed to fit that super large... How are you fitting that in your pants? How are you fitting that in your pants? It's a giant kanabo.
Po, 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 po. I'll mince you into hamburger meat. Yes, I will. I'll mince you into hamburger meat. I know I used this voice for Pearl when Don Creek showed up during the whole Baratier arc, but I'm going to use it for Hamburg here in this arc for Foxy. I'm going to continue to use this voice for him as he uses a mace to mince you and smash you and grind you up into hamburger meat.
I'm going to use that for him just a little bit.
I'll mince you into hamburger meat.
And then Pickles,
I'll slice you like pickles.
as he takes out two large, longs.
How y'all fitting this in your pants?
I'll slice you like pickles. As he takes two long swords out of his own pants as well.
And our guests? Dice like green lettuce, cut like the cheese.
Hey, they're obviously holding weapons!
Then I'll smash you between two slices of Big Bun.
And Big Bun has these two large plates that look like, well, buns, but they're metallic.
That's a monster burger!
So it cuts to Hamburg, who has two large clubs, metallic clubs. Pickles is spinning around with both of his swords with his spinning tackle, and Big Bun is slamming these two large metallic lids together.
Here it comes, the decisively lethal, terminally terrible, three-step deadly weapon attack. There is no escape. This is a red card infraction for sure. But what's this? The ref just happens to be forming a backbend. What are you doing?
This is what you wanted to say yesterday, This is the long ring, long land, Davy back. Technically is canon. If it has chapters in the manga, then it's canon. With that said, greetings, fellow peoples. Don't worry, Ozzy. I addressed that at the beginning. Because I was caught up in the moment when I was talking to Cohagen yesterday. Because the thing about it is that Cohagen doesn't consider it canon because he cannot stand the Davy Back's fight section of One Piece. He does not like the Davy Back. So when he spoke up, it says like, this is just filler chapters. That's him saying it's filler chapters. Because he doesn't like the Davy Back. He doesn't like the Long Island. He doesn't like the whole Davy Back situation part of One Piece at all. So he doesn't consider it canon. So that's Cohagen. But me, I know it's canon. If it's in the manga, it is canon. Irrefutable proof. But yeah, Ozzy, good to see ya. We're right here on chapter 312. You know this is your least favorite arc, but you actually like Foxy? I've been doing that a lot lately today. Now, I can't say that I don't like this arc because I haven't even gone through all of it yet. So I can't join all of you that say that you don't like the arc itself because this is me technically reading it for the first time. So I don't have any right to say like, yeah, people don't like it, so I don't like it either. I'll base that. To be honest, you really thought it wasn't canon? Cohagen, let this be a lesson you never forget. If it's in the manga, it is canon. You will never see filler in manga because it will always be the main story. Filler only applies to anime episodes. But you really hate it? We know you do. Filler is only in anime. It's never in manga. Never in manga. That's the reason why it takes so long for anime episodes to, fully catch up. Because if they didn't have any filler in it, then they would have already caught up with the chapters, especially if a series is ongoing. But we keep going.
There is no escape. This is a red card infraction for sure. But what's this? The ref just happens to be performing a backbend. What are you doing? He doesn't see a thing. Stop, Luffy!
As Usopp is doing his best to keep Luffy from beating up the ref because the ref is purposefully ignoring the fact. Yes, but you've seen the anime? Yeah, you've seen the anime. But at the same time, if filler is only in anime. And you didn't read the chapters? Okay. So if it's in the manga, then it's always going to be canon stuff. But if it's in the anime, then any filler arcs are considered non-canon to the story at all. Because they're just there to fill in space so that the manga can continue and that the anime doesn't catch up to the manga too quickly.
Naturally, they go after Ballman Sanji. Will he be meant sliced, smashed, and turned into hamburger fixings?
Y'all need to stop talking about food right now. Please don't. We haven't even gotten to later arcs concerning food. Cut-rate ingredients like you.
Your mincemeat. Your mincemeat.
We know we all have certain parts we don't like. I won't hold that against you, but you still hate it, even if it is the manga and canon. Kohagen, you are perfectly fine with you not liking an arc. You're perfectly fine. Trust me, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of arcs that people don't like from One Piece outside of Davy back. That's your opinion. You're free to have it. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong by you saying you don't like the Davy back fight or don't consider it canon. That's your prerogative. We don't discriminate here in this community.
Popo, your mincemeat.
Cut-rate ingredients like you are in bad taste.
Po, he's fast.
As Sanji goes somersaulting towards Hamburg. Troisime Hashi Hash! And he lands Hachi's Hash! And lands a solid kick directly into Hamburg's face. And Sanji, while Hamburg is staggering, goes into a handstand.
Careful, leader!
And Hamburg can't hear him because he's dazed right now. Bouquet beater! And with a massive skyward kick, sends Hamburg flying high into the air, right towards Big Bun.
Uh-oh! Stop your crushing, Big Bun!
And basically crushes Hamburg right between his solid metal bun plates.
Ugh!
And then Hamburg, comedically, is just flattened and slides out like a sheet of paper.
Leader! Look what you did!
And then it cuts to Zoro, who speeds right in front of Pickles. Don't forget, this is a team sport. There were some filler parts in the Davy back fight in the manga. Yeah, there were some filler parts in the Davy back fight. In the manga, they only had 3 rounds. Yeah, it's drawn... here's the thing when it comes to even canon stuff that happens in the anime. Sometimes canon stuff is dragged out. When things only happen in a short time in a manga, they sometimes get drawn out to, make a longer episode. So yeah, even canon moments can have filler moments in them. But when it comes to manga, you get what you get. Don't forget, this is a team sport.
You!
No sword style. Dragon.
I'll chop you up!
Twister! And with a wave of his arms, with no swords at all, Zoro sends Pickles flying in an opposite direction and sends him flying towards Big Bun.
Woo! Big Bun, sliced by Pickle's spitting swords. Ah! Oh no! Darn it!
Bad manners. Kick a course! And then Sanji kicks Big Bun directly in the back with bad manners and kick a course! Oh!
What's this? Big Bun was falling, but Sanji kicked him upright. He's groggy on his feet.
And Big Bun is just standing there, like his body stiffened up because he's not fallen.
Now Swordsman Zoro rushes in, and his target is Big Ball Big Bun.
And for the record, Zoro and Sanji are very strong. Oh yes. Very. Very.
Very. Now Swordsman Zoro rushes in, and his target is Ballman Big Bun. Oh, I won't let you pass.
You're in my way. You and the ref.
Huh?
And then Sanji kicks Pickles, and Pickles goes flying straight into the ref, who was nonchalantly just letting all of Foxy's team use weapons illegally. But he just kicks Pickles directly into him.
A direct attack on the stands! No, on the ref! Ugh, he did that on purpose! Ugh, he attacked the ref. Red card. Huh? My cards! My whistle! They're gone!
It's an old habit. What a naughty girl you are.
As it shows that Nami took both his cards and his whistle without him even noticing. How slick is Nami for Nami to take this man's cards and whistle and him not notice? The whistle was around his neck. It's like the Gohan and Perfect Cell fight. It took a few episodes to finish the whole fight. Yeah, whereas it didn't take as long in the manga itself.
It's an old habit. What a naughty girl you are.
Big Bun is all alone, but is Team Straw Hat fighting again?
As it shows Sanji raising his leg and Zoro's on his leg.
Armée de l'air, assault!
And then Sanji sends Zoro flying straight towards Big Bun. Duh! And then Zoro grabs Big Bun from like a tooth that's in his mouth and flips over. And then just bends him backwards. And the body just falls. Zoro just takes the body and falls towards the direction of where the other ring is.
What? Big Bun, the fish giant!
What?
No way!
Yeah! It's suspended in midair! Zoro's aiming for the goal ring!
Impossible! The groggy monsters are invincible!
No way! And then Foxy is just staring dumbfounded. As Zoro brings Big Bun's head and the ball itself directly down into the ring, dumbfounding and surprising and shocking all the Foxy pirates. Goal! And that is the end of chapter 312. Onwards to 313, main event. Goal! 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 They did it! They won! Goes Luffy.
They did it! Yeah, they really did it!
As it cuts to Chopper, who's laughing.
No! Yeah, I won't give Chopper back! Zoro! Zoro! Sanji, help me!
Wow, they're incredible! You idiots, don't praise the enemy!
I could cry. Really, I could just cry.
Bravo! Bravo!
Even the Foxy pirates are whistling for the Straw Hat crews in their display.
Direct!
Oh, Ref, you're awake. Hurry up and blow the whistle. Hurry, hurry.
All right, that attitude toward the ref is unacceptable. I'll kick him out of the game.
And then he blows a whistle.
There's the final whistle! The groggy ring match is over!
Thanks so much.
And In the second round of the Davy backfight, the indomitable groggy monsters fall to the game's unexpected champs. It's a tremendous victory for the Straw Hats.
As Sanji walks away, loosening his tie, and Zoro's walking away along behind him.
Darn you guys, you had me worried.
Oh, that hurts. Of course they won. Who would these guys lose? Would these guys lose? Nami! Robin! Did you see me? Love me now?
You were cool.
Goes Robin. She's so understanding and cool about everything.
Then Ito Mimizu. The Straw Hats, victors in the second round, now have the right to take one of the Foxy Pirates' crew or their flag. Who will the captain of the Straw Hats choose?
You know who. Huh? Me? They wanted me all along. I'm not ready for this.
Oh no, it must be me. Our eyes met.
It might be me. I know they like me.
Hurry, Luffy!
Okay, Luffy, wait.
And then all of the members of the Foxy Pirates just fall over because Nami stopped them.
Round 3 is one-on-one combat, right? The only participants are you and their boss. If you take their boss, they'll have to forfeit. There wouldn't be any more fighting, and you could get Chopper back.
Huh? Peanut tactics from the Monkeys team!
How disappointing!
You peanut jerks! I can't believe it! I can't believe I've heard such an evil suggestion! That girl is inhuman! She's Nami, the brute...
Pardon me.
She's Nami, the brute navigator! Throughout the long history of the Davy backfight, while players may have considered such tactics, no one has ever done it!
What did you jerks say about Nami?
I'll put the question to the crew! Is a win by forfeit truly a win?
No!
Is it acceptable to go back on a promise to Davy Jones to play 3 games? No!
And Sanji, like I said, I may have read ahead and you goes, what did you jerks say about Nami?
Those guys are hateful. It may not be against the rules, but apparently it conflicts with pirate ethics again.
Of course it does. You got what you deserved.
Peanuts! 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 I'm on Nami's side.
I'm getting angry, goes Luffy. Then it cuts to Nami.
Shut your mouths already. Stop getting carried away.
And then everyone, including Foxy, just goes like, sorry. And they both just shut up. They all shut up.
Whether it makes us laugh or cry, the decision is up to the winner's captain, Monkey D. Luffy. Woo, who will he choose?
He's gonna choose me.
If he picks me, I'll just smile and say goodbye.
I'm sure they like me.
Hey, Navigator, if we go along with your proposal, we could end it right now, but their boss would join our crew.
Oh, we don't want him. Everyone is all like, we don't want him. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, and Usopp are all like, we don't want him. Come on back, Chopper! And then Chopper just starts screaming his eyes out and crying. And then he wrests himself away from Porsche and runs over to Luffy crying, and Porsche's all like,
Yeah! Chappy!
and then Luffy is just hanging on to Chopper with Chopper going,
Thank you for choosing me!
don't cry. There's no way Zoro and Sanji would have lost. And then it cuts to Foxy, who's just like,
Whoa! Boss just collapsed under the weight of his emotions! They all said they didn't want him! Yeah! We need you, boss!
Boss, show them your stuff in the 3rd round battle! Yeah, we can't wait! We love you, boss!
You guys. They're right. My place is here.
Enough of this ridiculous farce. On to the next game. And then Foxy falls once more under the weight of people just bad-mouthing him. This dude has low self-esteem, doesn't he?
Boss!
Are you guys ready for round 3? Combat? I should inform you that winning against me is impossible. Any crew member acquired in the final match can't be one pick. And I choose anyone, so pick your... And I could choose anyone, so pick your bags.
What? I'm not gonna lose to you, goes Luffy.
There's a difference between combat and playing games. No one could have predicted the outcome of the second round. With the Groggy Monster's recent loss, neither team is down a crew member.
I keep forgetting to put my phone on silent. Apologies. There we go. Got my notifications all loud and everything. I didn't think it would bother me.
Neither team is down a crew member. The final battle holds the fateful key to this stormy Davy back fight. This is the event you've all been waiting for. The mother of all contests, one-on-one combat.
And then all of the Foxy Pirates are just ranting and raving. We've been waiting!
Hurry up. All right, let's choose the field.
Field?
We've prepared a cannon loaded with a steel ball. The two participants will spin the cannon together. And then, the direction it points to when it comes to a natural stop. Wait a second, that wasn't a natural stop.
As the cannon just stops suddenly.
Hey, wait a second, that wasn't a natural stop.
And then the cannon fires and lands on the ship.
When it comes to a natural stop, determines the location of the field.
You would think that a voice of this caliber would get a grading to me and give me a headache. It hasn't. I'm still raring to go. Let's go.
Determines the location of the field. By chance, it happens to have landed on our very own Sexy Foxy. That wasn't by chance, idiot.
Never mind. It's no use. So they really did just orchestrate it so that the fight would take place on their ship.
I will now explain the rules. For round 3, combat. The battlefield is the area within a 50-meter radius of where the steel ball fell.
Literally the circumference of the entire ship.
In other words, everything within that 100-meter circumference is considered the battlefield. Fee. Any weapons found within that circle may be used. No one but the two combatants may enter the circle. To win, you must force your opponent out of the circle.
And then it cuts to Chopper tending to, Zoro and Sanji.
That is all. Oh, and above and under the ship do not count as being outside the circle. And now, on our exclusive stage, Porch will lead the Flower Cheerleaders in a routine dedicated to Boss. On the bow of the Sexy Foxy, athletes will engage in warm-up matches. And shops are now offering assorted DBF collector's items.
Davy back pins! Davy back rulers!
Please take advantage of this unique opportunity.
We don't need any of that stuff. Hurry up already.
And then it cuts to Chopper putting a bandage on Sanji.
Thanks! You both were so cool! The way you kicked around those huge guys!
I owe it all to myself. And they both say, I owe it all to myself. And then they both get mad and upset because they're all like, what? I gave you help. And they both start to get angry, but Nami stops them. Huh?
Stop it.
As she puts her hands on both of their faces.
Those guys are calling for Luffy. Where is he?
Why, thank you, sir. Why, thank you, sir. Here's your Foxy pin.
Don't buy that!
Athletes may prepare in the waiting room.
Oh, that would be me. Prepare?
Who's your corner man?
Huh? Oh, I'll do it.
And then it cuts to Porsche and her cheerleaders, cheering for Foxy. What are they building over there?
Maybe it's seating for the audience.
Hey, he said combat has already started!
Yeah, the warm-up matches.
And then it cuts to people who are just doing warm-up matches against each other, but they're not taking it really seriously.
Boo! Get lost! This is boring! Hit him with your pistol, Mountain Ricky! Come on, George Mark! Boring!
And it's really a boring fight. Why is popcorn and soda so expensive here?
If you don't like it, don't buy it.
Give me 80% off. And then it cuts to Sanji seeing all the fireworks in the air. Looks like it's gonna start soon.
The perimeter has been marked. Thanks for waiting, folks. It's now time for today's main event. The fight bell is about to be rung. The warm-up matches are finished.
And then cannons go off, and then the sky gets all dark. And it's like black smoke gets poured into the air. Over here, Nami and Robin, I got seats for us.
Why is the sky getting dark?
It's black smoke!
Introducing the competitors in today's match. This is a battle between two captains.
Monkey D. Luffy versus Foxy.
First, introducing the man who never turns down a fight. He's undefeated in 920 consecutive matches. The man who wins every game. Entering from the left corner of the Fox's head... Boss! Our boss, Foxy the Silver Fox!
And Foxy walks out in full boxing gear. With boxing gloves and like suspenders. But he's got something out of his belt. Is that a sword?
Boss! Beat him quickly, boss. His opponent hails from the East Blue, the leader of a small group of pirates. The man with the 100 million berry bounty on his head, entering from the right corner.
Good luck to you two.
This hairdo will make your punches stronger. He's known as Straw Hat.
Really, Usopp?
Monkey D. Luffy.
And Luffy comes out with like a fiery tattoo on his chest, boxing gloves, and a massive afro.
In this fateful third round of the Davy back fight,
What's with that?
Yeah, you look cool, Luffy!
combat will now begin.
And that is the end of chapter 313. And enters Afro Luffy. Yeah, Kohen, I know you don't like it. But you gotta suck it up. Onwards to the SBS. Question. Do love hurricanes just occur suddenly? Mekon Chips. Answer. Yep. Love strikes without warning and steals your heart. I sound pretty cool, huh? It does happen. Crushes do happen. But finding that one person with that right person for you, you'll definitely know. That hasn't happened to me yet, but you know. Question. So yeah, it can strike without warning. It can strike without warning. Massively. At least you see Conus and her antennas. That seems to be the only redeeming thing. That seems to be the only redeeming thing that you get from this whole volume, is just that you see Conus and an SBS. Question. Hello, Oda-sensei. A serious question came up, so allow me to ask you about it seriously. It regards the names of Eneru's special moves. It seems like many of them are the name of gods or spirits from Norse and Indian mythologies. Please explain in detail which gods and spirits you use. And Kin no Ho. Answer. Okay, let's see. There were a lot of special moves around then. I don't know about in detail, but here's a simple rundown. El Thor. Thor, god of battle and thunder in Norse mythology. Hino, the giant thunderbird of the Iroquois in North America. Kiten, the Japanese thunder beast. Lightning dragon. This refers to Julungul, the thunder god of Australia's Arnhem land. Mamaragan, the central Australian thunder god. Amaru. This means falls from heaven or thunderbolts in Japanese. Kari, or Kare, ancient thunder god of the Semang on the Maya Peninsula, and so on. Also, I decided on the name Vari because thunder makes us sound like Vari Vari. In other words, it's all pretty made up. It's not any specific language. Chapter 314, Combat! Chapter title page series number 7. An angel comes down from the sky, and it shows this figure just falling through the clouds while the sparrow birds from down below just watch on.
What? Whoa!
What is this? The locker room.
It's more like a dressing room. Wow!
You have to wear gloves for combat, so choose whichever pair you like.
Luffy! You should wear this!
As it cuts to Usopp, who has picks up the afro wig that Luffy is apparently wearing and puts it on, going,
You should wear this! Whoa! You look cool! This hairstyle summons a man's wild instincts. It's been asked, do champions wear afros, or do afros wear champions? Even modern science cannot solve this riddle. This hairdo will make your punches stronger. Real, Usopp? Oh yeah, it even changes the way you talk. Oh yeah!
And then I'm gonna change the way Luffy speaks.
And now, the main event you've all been waiting for. Keep your elbows in and show me your golden right hook. Oh yeah,
Hurry up and ring the bell, goes Luffy. His whole manner of speaking is, changed, basically. Hurry up and ring the bell.
Well, now, you don't look that bad. Whew. Both athletes have set foot on the battlefield. Such a wild style. You may be my opponent, but I'm impressed.
I can't believe he chose Usopp as his corner man. And then Chopper is just enjoying all of this.
Wow!
Wow, his inner soul brother is on fire.
I wish they would take this seriously. He's cute.
And, Robin is just enjoying this.
Be careful. Be careful he doesn't rip your throat out. Corner man, you're in the way. Step back. That was fast. Is my job over already? Cornerman, get out.
Yell, get started already.
The stage this round just happens to be our ship, the Sexy Foxy. Aboard deck and below deck is all the battlefield. Who will fall outside the 100-meter ring? There's no time limit. It's a one-bout challenge. Combat!
Yeah!
What's going on? The stands are rising. Only the 2 contestants remain on the battlefield.
The entire stands area where everyone was, they start to rise into the air so they can see the battle that's happening on the ship because the ship is higher than the ground.
Well now, Strawhead Luffy, let's have some fun. The whole ship is our battlefield. Be as rough as you like. We have many excellent carpenters, including Clarity the Blathables. I started to notice that my voice started to sound a little bit more like Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Just a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Be as rough as you like. We have many excellent carpenters.
Lucky. Come on, boss. Cool down, Strawhead get KO'd. Luffy, whatever you do, just win.
Be careful of his beam! The beam!
Excitement fills the stadium. Will a comrade be lost or gained? There is no going back. This is the final round of the Davy back fight. Foxy, the Silver Fox versus Straw Hat Luffy. Our very fate depends upon this duel between each crew's main man. And now, the decisive battle begins with the bell. Ding, ding, ding.
And both Foxy and Luffy begin the fight.
Here I come.
Gum.
Pistol. Slow beam.
And the punch of Luffy slows down. And it's just that his arm is just slowed. Just his arm, mind you. The rest of him still can stretch.
I only slowed down the space right in front of your glove. I guess you'll just look strong.
What? Come back here, arm! And then he pulls it back, and Luffy just falls over.
Slow!
As Foxy aims directly in front of him where Luffy skidded. And Luffy flips out of the way, going, uh-oh!
Just kidding.
Huh?
Slow beam!
As he hits Luffy, who's still airborne.
Luffy!
That's why I told you to watch out for the beam!
Finish him off, boss!
That was fast.
Huh?
What's the matter, Strawhead Luffy?
He's floating. Will he come to a complete stop?
Wow! Look at Luffy!
And then Foxy just jumps up on top of Luffy, who's still slowed down.
Huh?
What are you doing? Mind you, he's slowed down, so is his speech. What are you doing?
Nine-Tails Rush!
As Foxy just unloads a whole bunch of punches onto Luffy.
Rush!
And Luffy just keeps getting hit over and over, but nothing's happening to his face yet.
What? He's not even flinching.
Wait, even his reactions are slow. Because everything that's happening to Luffy is slowed down, including the impacts of the punches that Foxy is, launching towards him. So Luffy's face hasn't even begun to be affected by the punches yet.
That's just the beginning.
Dang it!
I know the punches themselves won't have much effect on you, rubber man. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds!
And then Luffy's body just gets bombarded with a whole bunch of blows from all of the Nine Tails Rush that Foxy hit him with.
Whoa! Now he's taking the 30-second beating.
Luffy!
You'll fall into the sea, goes Robin.
And then Luffy, still holding... The only thing that disappoints me about this arc is how unattractive Porsche is. Is it the nose? Is it the fact that she has like a pointed nose that throws off the rest of her? Because she's very voluptuous. She's very shapely. But is it the pointy nose? Or is it the whole ensemble that she's wearing? But Luffy falls off the head, and then he goes, ugh, and then stretches and latches back onto it again. Whoa! Look, he's stretching!
Cool, so that's the Gum Gum Fruit's power.
And Luffy gets back to the top of the deck.
Darn, that slow beam is worse than I expected. What a cool beam. I should be careful not to stretch too much. Dang it, I won't take any more. Ah! Come out here, Pinhead! Yowza! The final round of combat is in full force. First boss attack with a barrage of punches. Strawhead Luffy was helpless. Hey, don't take it out on our fox's ear!
As it cuts to Luffy punching the side of the figurehead of the ship. And as Luffy runs down onto the deck, a whole bunch of arrows just shoot towards him. And he dodges out of the way.
Whoa! Welcome to my ship.
Oh, there you are. Wait! He's riding a cannonball? And then Foxy, yeah, it's too pointy. I figured as much. And Foxy is surrounded by a whole bunch of cannonballs that are all moving slowly, including one he's standing on top of.
He must have slowed them down. Well, if I can ride one, so can... Well, if you can ride one, so can I. Oh, that's... Oh, that one's at the end of its 30 seconds. I wouldn't if I were you.
Huh? And then he jumps out of the way as the cannon starts to resume its speed. Then he grabs onto another one.
That one too.
What? And he gets pulled with extreme force by holding onto one of these cannonballs to the other side of the ship.
I told you.
Oh, man. He's destroying his own ship.
Slow, Foxy face bomb.
And then Foxy is in front of this, it looks like a cannon, but it's like a weird shaped cannon. And it cuts to a cannon that shoots out multiple Foxy faces.
Ah, scary!
And it's a whole bunch of Foxy faces that are just screaming out,
Huh? Are those the collectible pins? They're bigger than the ones I bought. Of course they're bombs. Bombs? Well, that's just dangerous. Wait, did that bomb just talk? I'm the real Foxy!
And then Foxy lands a solid hit on Luffy's face.
Sorry, Strawhead. I reinforced my gloves.
As it shows Foxy's gloves are now massively spiky. And we know that sharp things can injure Luffy, whereas blunt force trauma, not as useful.
Ugh.
And Luffy's bleeding.
And the face bombs are now at about 30 seconds.
Darn, I can't see from here. What's going on?
Luffy, go after the body! The body!
Usopp.
How's the match going, Luffy?
And then there's a massive explosion on the ship.
Bingo! Every bomb was a direct hit. Is this an overwhelming victory for our boss?
And that's the end of chapter 314. Onwards to chapter 315, Secret Room. Chapter title page series number 7, volume 2, An Island Full of Holes. And it cuts to the legs of a person who's just face first into the ground right now. In a island that's just full of holes. I don't know how else to describe it. That's just how it is.
We've just witnessed a massive explosion!
So not only do we have like one ear of the sexy Foxy figurehead missing on the left side, but now we have this big smoldering burning mess that's on the middle of the ship as well.
We've just witnessed a massive explosion!
As Ito Mimizu is basically flying overhead.
Into the smoke.
On our ship that just happens to be the battlefield! Luffy! What happened, Luffy?
Calm down.
It's completely unfair for them to make their ship the battlefield.
Foxy face bombs just happened to be on the ship, and Boss effectively used them in his cannon attack to blow up Straw Hat Luffy. If an athlete's...
You are not going to mess with me in this chapter.
If an athlete gets blown up and even one of his body parts flies outside of the perimeter, it's game over!
But it cuts to Luffy, who's high up on the mast, right next to Ito Mimizu.
Whew, that was close. What a truly dangerous maneuver. Ah! What?
Shut up, will ya?
Straw Hat Luffy has miraculously survived! He evaded the cannon attack at short range! What speed?
Are you serious?
Incredible. Is this the true power of someone with a 100 million berry bounty on his head? You bet it is!
Goes Usopp. Finish this, Luffy!
However, it looks like Boss has already started his next attack. Creepy laughter can be heard from behind the smoke screen caused by the explosion. It's Boss's voice! He gives his opponent no time to breathe. Where is he? What is Foxy the Silver Fox planning? I see someone!
And it cuts to someone standing in the smoke.
Well, are you ready? You got blown up!
As it cuts to Foxy, who apparently got caught in this explosion. Luffy's okay, but Foxy got caught up in it too. And he hurt. Foxy hurt. Oh, someone help him. He hurt.
Well, are you ready? You got blown up? Yee, I did not. You're lying. Don't think you can escape the field alive. Slow beat.
And then Luffy is right behind Foxy before he can even move.
Slow beat. Huh?
Gum hook. And then Luffy just hits Foxy in his back with a solid, curved, stretchy left hook.
Ooga!
I'll break your arm to keep you from shooting that beam. He disappeared into the smoke again, because Foxy just dives into it. Huh? Is that you? And then Luffy punches in the direction, but it turns out to be a cardboard cutout. Huh? A cardboard cutout! And it's broken. Slow beam! And Luffy dodges out of the way. And then more cardboard cutouts just start to appear all throughout the smoke.
Which one is me? Can you guess where the beam will be coming from?
I don't know. They all have that stupid pointy head.
Ugh. Stupid pointy head.
And in the smoke, Luffy sees the body of someone who drops to the ground. Because Foxy's weakness is that if you insult him, he loses all confidence, all sense of self, all self-esteem. And that allows Luffy to hit him. There you are! And punches him in the face.
Oh. Ah!
And sends Foxy flying in the other direction.
You're inhumane! I'll never forgive you!
That's okay.
Look up there!
Huh? And then as Luffy gets fooled into Light Major look, he looks up, but then Foxy pulls a switch and causes Luffy to fall through the floor.
Hey! Ah!
Ugh! And falls to the ground. A trap door!
You were looking away.
'Cause you told me
to! Can you really afford to not pay attention?
And then Luffy looks into this room, and sees that the room starts moving in a different direction. What's going on? Oh, this hall is moving! The hall is moving! It's forcing me backwards! And then it shows that there's a trap door that sends Luffy outside of the ship.
It's Luffy! What's he doing there? Oh no, if he falls into the sea, he'll lose!
I'm not gonna fall! And then Luffy latches onto the top of the ship again, and then jumps up towards it.
That was close!
Woo!
It wouldn't be any fun if the match ended now. Do your best, Straw Hat!
What is it with this boat? Where did that crazy fox go? Aha!
Straw Hat Luffy escaped one dangerous location, but now a foxy pin offers him a spooky invitation. Inside the ship, Into Boss's lair! Will Straw Hat Luffy accept the invitation?
So that's where he is. And there's a door open, and Luffy's going to be heading to that spot.
No, Luffy, it's a trick! He's sure to have all sorts of traps down there!
And Luffy just runs in there anyway. That jerk! I'll kick his butt!
Straw Hat Luffy rushes in with no hesitation. The battle stage moves below deck. Even I, the commentator, cannot enter. This is true combat.
I need to give myself something to drink after this. My throat's starting to get a little dry, but not enough to keep me from finishing this volume. But I do need to go drink something.
The combatants begin an isolated man-to-man battle. Stand tall, Luffy. Remember your training.
Who are you pretending to be? Because Usopp is like really caught up in the outfit he's wearing that he feels like he's an actual boxing trainer. Sit down, you're in the way. And Luffy's breathing heavily as he goes down into the ship's hold. Where is he? This must be the gun deck. It's so wide. Wow, Usopp would love this. Then a door slams in the distance. There! It's him!
He'll follow me. He'll barge right through that door, and when he does, a room full of spikes will greet him. Rush in and get impaled.
Guess Foxy doesn't know that Luffy's an idiot?
He'll bolt right through that door, and when he does, a room full of spikes will greet him. Rush in and get impaled.
And as he says this, the entire entrance just blows up. And Foxy winds up falling face first into these spikes.
Ah! Hey! Why did I get stabbed? You're not supposed to fire cannons inside of a ship!
Oh, there he is.
What do you mean here I am?
Whoa, what is this room? Luffy just casually just fired a cannon in the... That's actually funny. Luffy didn't bother going into the room. He's all like, so that's where you are. Let me take this cannon, light the fire. I bet anything he just stood there and just lit it on fire while he's staring. While he's staring, he's just looking at this room going... and puts his hands to his sides and just watches as a cannon fires ahead of him. That's hilarious to me. I'm sorry.
What do you mean here I am?
Whoa, what is this room?
Are you trying to kill me?
As Foxy tries to punch Luffy. Ah, he got up.
I'll show you.
Oh, he ran away. Wait. And then the door slams into the infirmary. Where? The infirmary? They got one of those?
Doesn't that boy have any common sense? Foxy face transformation!
Wait up, Fox! Huh?
Who? Oh my! What's the matter? Do you feel ill? Are you numb? Is it your skull? Are you a numbskull?
And it cuts to someone, clearly Foxy, trying to pretend to be a nurse, even though he's exposing his legs. Exposing his legs, which are hairy, and his face, which is very noticeable with his super large chin, is noticeable. The spikes of his hair is notable through the mask, and he's still wearing the boxing gloves. Huh? Did someone just come in here?
Nope, I didn't see anyone anyway. I didn't see anyone. Anyway, what's wrong with your face?
That's weird. I'm sure he went in there. Wait a minute. That woman looks like him. It can't be. Hey, are you his sister? And then it cuts to something launching towards Luffy. Fox trap counterattack! And a big, like metallic fox face attached to Foxy's glove bites Luffy directly in the face.
Idiot! Ah, what's this?
As Luffy struggles to pull this trap like basically this clamping trap directly off of his face. That's gotta hurt.
This is weird. He came out of the same room. Does he even want to fight?
And then it cuts to Luffy getting to the kitchen.
Hey, the kitchen.
Fishy fish, Swiss slice, Swiss cheese, make it sour for carpaccio, and greedy soul famiredo. And it's still Foxy, trying to look like a cook. May I help you?
Have you seen an idiotic fox with a pointy pinhead that's split in two? It's just going too far. It's you! The woman in the infirmary was me too. She was? Slow beam!
And Luffy gets caught in another slow beam.
Nine-tailed rush!
And then Foxy just hits Luffy over and over again. And then he just casually walks past him to this door that has a lever on it.
Don't think I lured you in here for nothing. My attacks will hit you soon, but before that... What's behind the door? Why don't you go find out? Don't worry, it's not something leaving. That would be against the rules.
And he opens the door and something just shines inside of this dark room, but we don't know what it is. And that's the end of chapter 315. Onwards to chapter 316, but before that, we have an SBS. Question. I've got a question, Oda-sensei. On page 71 of volume 30, Kana says I need to go back, and then says, Hesso, belly buttons. I think it's a little weird if Hesso means hello. Would you explain it to me? I just couldn't stop thinking about it, so I finally decided to write you. Please respond, pen name, Wanko. Answer. You can think of it as an all-purpose greeting on Sky Island. It doesn't correspond to any particular word in Japanese. It can, of course, mean good morning, hello, and good evening, as well as how are you, goodbye, and be careful, depending on the situation. You use it according to the context. If someone says Hesso to you, you can respond Hesso. It just depends on the context. Question. Hello, I'll jump right to my question. Tangent was on stilts for 10 years. How did he go to the bathroom? Surely he didn't. Please respond in Tangent's language. Pen name, my 2. Answer. It just dribbled down. Yep, and I think that's a good place to wrap this up. Question.
No, the question corner is over. The question corner isn't over.
Cool. Oda. Oh, yes it is. See you next time. Chapter 316 and the last chapter for today, Brother Soul. Gedatsu's Unexpected Life on the Blue Sea, Volume 3, Unexpectedly Alive. So the individual who fell down from Sky Island was Gedatsu. Out of everyone, he's the one that fell down. But then it cuts to Luffy, still suffering the attacks of the Nine Tails Rush.
The blows you receive while the slow beam is in effect gradually build up and then explode. Well, go on in. Beyond that door waits the finality of your life.
As Luffy slowly falls towards this open door.
30 seconds.
And then all of those punches on Luffy explode and send him backwards through this big old hole in the ship.
Ah!
And then he falls into like this big room behind the kitchen.
Huh?
Where'd he go?
I'm up here.
No! Why are you dressed like that?
I am Foxy the pilot. Allow me to introduce Gorilla Puncher number 13. After undergoing many improvements, this Gorilla Punch machine is perfectly streamlined. No unnecessary components.
Is the gorilla head necessary?
Is the gorilla head necessary? Is the gorilla head necessary? You make a good point, but shut up! Who needs your input? Go, Gorilla Puncher number 13!
Why is it moving like that?
I bet you'll think you can dodge these punches.
And then it cuts to Luffy, who just watches on.
Slow beam!
As Foxy shoots a beam behind Luffy. Where's he aiming?
Look behind you.
Huh? Who's that? A mirror? And we see the beam go off of the mirror and then rebound. Rebound a rebound towards Luffy, but he dodges out of the way.
That's right. Slowpoke photons reflect off mirrors. Whoa! There.
And then a punch goes right next to Luffy and engulfs him in fire a little bit. A punch hits Luffy and engulfs him in fire.
Ah, it's hot! Oh, I forgot to tell you. The punches also burn. Be careful! I can even punch out the Neptunian sea monsters with this.
And then it shows Luffy just stop, dropping, and rolling as he's on fire.
Mirror racket!
As he shoots a photon beam into a mirror and then rebounds it off of the wall in different spots that causes Luffy to try and dodge out of the way of the beams, but also the punches that are behind him.
Here I come! Slowpoke ball demon coach! You're trapped between the beams and the punches.
Ah, this is irritating. If I get close to him... Foxy's devil fruit is a problem, but it's a shame that Foxy is the one who has it. Yeah.
Run all you like, but you'll eventually be crushed between the gorilla and the mirror.
Oh, that's it. And then Luffy just turns behind him and then breaks the mirror. Just with one punch, he just punches the mirror and breaks it.
Ah! I hadn't thought of that! Where did he go?
Come, pistol! And then Luffy's right above Foxy and, well, right next to Foxy. And then punches him directly into the face. I did it!
Slow beam! Beam! Whoa!
And then Luffy dodges out of the way, but he dodges in the path of the Gorilla Puncher.
Yeah, you fall! Gorilla Punch solid gold hits!
And then all of these punches just hit and pepper Luffy all over his body while he's still airborne. All of the punches, all of the fists on this Gorilla Puncher just hits Luffy all over his body all at once with extreme prejudice. As Luffy's body falls, charred from all the fire.
In the third round of the Davy back fight, combat. We have no idea what's happening. Below deck, a fierce duel must be unfolding.
Boss! 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 Boss!
Although Boss is invisible, the stand rings out with cheers in his name.
He won't lose this, goes Zoro.
Right! This is Luffy we're talking about.
Luffy, with an afro.
Luffy's more than that stupid fox can handle.
Why did you think an afro could increase his power? He did look cool, though.
I like Robin. She's so okay with everything.
It's taken longer than usual.
'Cause his opponent's a rubber man.
A rubber man with an afro.
Like I said, what does that have to do with anything? Goes Sanji. Then there's an explosion from the deck of the ship.
There's action above deck. Well, which way has the game turned? Or is the match over? Two forms emerge.
Yeah!
But only Boss is on his feet.
Boss! As it shows Foxy standing over Luffy's currently unmoving body.
Straw Hat Luffy, on the other hand, is singed to a crisp. It seems he's taken some hot and heavy punches.
Wait, was it Nami? Oh yeah, it was Nami. It was Nami who says,
Like I said, what does that have to do with anything?
A rubber man with an afro.
Like I said, what does that have to do with anything?
It was Nami. Okay, Kohagen, I got it.
It seems he's taken some hot and heavy punches.
Woo!
Luffy!
No way.
Why would he get burned from punches? What happened?
Look. And then Robin looks, and everyone else looks, as it shows that Luffy is still standing, with his fists still raised.
Straw Hat Luffy stands! I thought he was knocked down, but he got back up! You're barely alive, Straw Hat Luffy.
And Luffy's not saying anything.
He's got the soul of a brother! Afro power! Beat him up, boss!
And then Foxy takes something out from the front of his pants, which is this object that he's been carrying with him this whole time. And then something flies out from it and hits Luffy a little bit. Huh?
It's my slow beam sword. I've restrained your arms and legs. The rest of your body should be mobile, so feel free to move around. I doubt you'll be able to, though. Megaton Nine-Tailed Rush! Rush!
As Luffy gets hit with even more punches than before.
Luffy!
And Luffy just gets hit all over.
This time for sure, he's... No, not yet! Luffy! Straw-Hat Luffy picks himself up! That guy is incredible.
You think it's the Afro?
The power of the Afro? Slow beam! Megaton Nine-Tailed Rush! You're playing dirty! That beam's gotta be against the rules!
Ugh. And then Usopp is getting upset, and then Zoro just drags him back. Usopp.
Do it!
Because it shows that this punch that he delivered to Luffy was enough to destroy the mast behind Luffy.
Punching isn't so easy either, you know. He's practically killing him!
But Luffy gets back up again. He hasn't had enough? And then Luffy gets back up, and Foxy can't even understand what he's seeing right now, because Luffy keeps getting back up. I won't lose a single member of my crew.
Luffy.
Even if it kills me! And then all of Foxy's crew are just utterly taken back by Luffy's words as he continues to get back up. You cannot keep this man down.
Luffy!
Goes Usopp. And then Ito Mimizu ends this chapter by going, Straw Hat Luffy is back on his feet! And that spells the end for Volume 33 of One Piece, ladies and gentlemen. Volume 34 will, in fact, bring the end to the Davy Back fight. Don't worry, Kohagen. The Davy Back fight section of One Piece ends tomorrow in Volume 34. But this was a fantastic reading. I feel like I've done more voices for characters in this one instance than anyone else, than any other volume I've done thus far. There's just a ton of characters I had to flip-flop between. But I loved it. I loved it. So, we just got Volume 34 tomorrow, which will conclude the end of the Davy Back, and then put us right on the path of Water 7 and everything that happens from there, including an appearance from one of my favorite characters that appears in the series. I can't wait to face him, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So, we're done with all the chapters of Volume 33. To everyone, whether you're new here or you've been here for a minute following this entire series, all I can say is, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you enjoyed what you saw here today, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share this stream with everyone you know, because the more the merrier. And maybe even consider becoming a member, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples!